Right. For this video, we'll be working on PowerPoint, okay, which is also called presentation authoring. Now, I will be working on summer again, 2014 question paper 2, variation 1. Now, apparently, some of you still don't really know how to do PowerPoint, which is quite sad, honestly speaking. All right, so let's move on to question 43. Now, if the question says you are now going to create a short presentation, it means that you need to use PowerPoint. All right, so let's move on. Let's open PowerPoint. And just select blank presentation if you have to. Okay, now it says import the file j14press.rtf, placing the text as slides in your presentation software. This should provide 7 slides, right? Okay, so you just need to go to a new slide, okay, and select slide from outline because your j14press.rtf is an outline. Okay, so go to the correct folder. Mine is on the desktop. Your one should be in your student drive. Okay, and select J14 press. Right, you should get 7 slides with the first slide being blank. Okay, so what you can do is you can just delete the first slide. Okay, right, you will get 7 slides. There you go. So number 44, the master slide must have a plain white background and all the other points below. Now again, the master slide is something that controls or serves as a template for the other slides out here. Okay, so you should not put in your logo, your white background and everything here because you won't get any marks for that because they need it in the master slide. Okay, so go to view and select slide master. Now usually, okay, the slide selection would be on one of the individual slides here. Okay, what you need to do is you need to switch to the first one. Okay, this is the master of the masters. Okay, so search for this, click on this, sorry, and it says a plain white background. You have that ready. And point number 2, the image logo.jpg placed in the bottom right corner. The height of the image should be 2.5 cm and the aspect ratio should be maintained. Okay, so insert and image picture. Logo looks like crap. Okay, the height of the image should be 2.5 cm, right? So the height of the image should be 2.5 cm. And place it at the bottom right corner. Bottom right. Okay, now look at question number the sub-point number 3. Okay, it says your center number, candidate number, and name in a 10-point black serif font in the top right corner. Now, that means you need to put in another text box here. Okay, so insert, text box, MY422, candidate number 6969, and your name. In a 10-point black serif font, so 10-point. Right, remember, serif fonts are fonts that have pointy ends, right? So select, the best would be Times New Roman. You won't go wrong with that. In the top right hand corner. So resize it nicely. Top right hand corner. There you go. Automatic slide number in the bottom left. Okay. So basically your slide number is here. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to shift over slide number from the right hand side to the left. So I'll just swap the date because I'm not too sure whether they need it later. Okay, so I'm going to just move it over here, and the alignment I'm going to change it to left. Okay, so because the question says in the bottom left. Okay, the text Tawara Adventure centers in a black 48-point serif font in the top left of the slide. Make sure the text does not wrap. Okay, again, insert, text box, top left, right? So top left, Adventure centers in the black 48 points. 48 points. Top left, okay, make sure Right, serif, right? So let's change it to Times New Roman as well. Okay, make sure the text does not wrap. That should do it. A horizontal black line, 3 points wide, across the slide below the text Tawarao Adventure Center. So insert, shapes, line. Now, in every IGCSE paper, or I would say the majority of it, they will definitely ask you to draw lines. I'm not sure why they are obsessed with lines, but yeah, there you go. Okay, so you need to draw a line below the text Tawarao Adventure Center, right? So draw a line. If you want to draw a straight line, hold down Shift. Okay, see that? And if I let go of Shift, there will be a higher possibility that your line will be Bangkok lah, right? So hold down Shift and draw a straight line. Oops. Let's do that again. So shape, hold down Shift, draw a straight line. Right, it says 3 points wide, so right click on it, go to Format Shape. Okay, under width, select 3 points, and the color should be black. There you go. Okay, no master slide elements, text or images should overlap any slides. Alright, so there's no overlapping here. It doesn't overlap any text or anything like that. Okay, so if you look at question number 5, right, it will say change the layout of slide 1. Now this means that you need to exit the slide master already. Okay, so I'm going to close the master view, and it says change the layout of slide 1 to a title slide. Okay, so I'm going to select slide number 1, layout, and I'm going to change it to a title slide. Okay, so it contains a title and subtitle center align. So title and subtitle center align on the slide. Delete the slide with the title residential courses include. Residential courses include. Right, this slide. So right click, delete slide. Now on the slide with the title most popular activities, insert a table with 2 columns and 3 rows and enter the following information. Most popular activities. Right, there you go. So you need to insert a table here. Right, insert table with 2 columns and 3 rows, right? So 2 columns and 3 rows. So you need to enter the data: quad, biking, absorbing, climbing wall, 4 by 4. Okay, format the table so that there is no cell shading, right? So right, the font size is 24 points. Now you notice that it's white, right? So just change the text, all right, to black. Okay, and remove the bolded text as well. Just make sure that the table looks the same. Right, just for safety's sake, I'm going to put in all the borders as well. Right, there you go. Okay, the font size is 24 points, so I'm just going to highlight everything. Font size is 24 points. Grid lines are not displayed. Right, apparently you don't need the grid lines, so no borders. Alright, that's your table. And then 48, on the slide with the title center locations, insert a call out box to the right of the bullets. Enter the text snow spots available from December to March in the call out box. Okay, centers location. Right, there you go. Call out box, right? So insert, shapes, and search for a call out box. There you go. To the right of the bullets. Okay, so let's say I'm going to put it this. right click, okay, edit text, snow sports available from December to March. Okay, now 49. Create a vertical bar chart using the table in J14 categories.csv to show the number of each type of sporting activity available. Using the table. So create a vertical bar chart. Right. Let's look at question 49. Create a vertical bar chart using the table J14 categories.csv to show the number of each type of sporting activity available. Now, it did not say where to put the chart, so I'm assuming that it needs it in a new slide. So I'm just going to create a new title and content slide. Okay, so I'm going to click here, insert chart, and because it says vertical bar chart, it is actually a column chart. Right, so let's select the column chart, and it will ask you for the data. So where do you get the data from? J14 categories.csv, which is here. Now, but the question says to show the number of each type of sporting activity available. So what I'm going to do, right, I'm just going to copy everything over here, copy, and I'm going to paste it in here. Okay, I'm going to remove series 3 because I don't need that. And because the question says it only wants the number, I don't think it needs the average cost. So I'm going to remove it as well. Right, so you will end up with a column chart looking like this, or a vertical bar chart. Okay, so label the chart with the title number of activities. So I'm just going to change this to number of activities. Oops. Category series labels displayed fully. Right, so category series label. For 2010, all right, you will see the option in the bar around this area. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, you will see the same thing here. All right, category series labels displayed in full. Right, category series, which means data labels displayed in full. So I'm just going to select center. All right, category series, there you go. And then axis titles as category and total, right? So this would be category for the x-axis, and then for this would be the total. So axis titles, let's work on the horizontal first. All right, so this I'm going to change it to category, and then for the vertical, it would be total. Okay, it says do not display a legend, right? So I'm going to go to legend, and I'm going to select none. Right, you notice the number at the bottom disappeared. Okay, that's a legend. Okay, number 51. Place the chart to the right of the bullet points on the slide with the title range of activities. Right, okay. So I'm just going to copy this chart to the right. Range of activities. Oh, there you go. So I'm supposed to put it in here. So there are actually two ways of pasting the chart. Okay, now usually I advise to use destination theme and embed workbook. Okay, because if you paste it as a picture, you cannot edit the data if you made a mistake. Okay, so I'm going to select the first one, and I'm going to resize it nicely. Okay, I'm going to delete this. Don't need it anymore. Okay, now save the presentation. It did not say what you need to save it as, but save it in your student drive anyway. Okay, now it says print the presentation with 6 slides to the page. Okay, so file, print, and then you select 6 slides. But here's a problem. When you print it out, you notice that you do not have your header and footer here, right? Hold on, let me check out the question. Okay, now although in question 44 it says your center number, candidate number, and name in a 10-point black serif font in the top right corner, I'm going to be paranoid. Okay, so I need it so that your name, center number, and candidate number will also appear on the top of every page or the bottom of every page. Okay, so I'm going to select edit header and footer, right? And I'm going to, under notes and handouts, because that's what it is now. Okay, I'm going to select header, and just for safety's sake, I'm going to type in everything again. So I get this on every page. Okay, so moving on. So what you need to do is you need to print this, and then it says print the slide with the title range of activities as a full slide, right? So go back to full page slide, and you need to select the range of activities. So you need to print page number 4, right? 4. There you go. And print. Right, we're done with presentation authoring or PowerPoint.